here's the interesting thing about the World Cup, and this is a curious question. The World Cup, the final between Japan and the United States, the Women's World Cup, had the all-time record for most tweets per second in the history of the rich history of Twitter. Most tweets per second, eclipsing William and Kate's wedding and the death of Osama bin Laden. So now, obviously, Twitter has grown exponentially, 200 million tweets per day, as opposed to 10 million just 2 years ago. So it's a little unfair to compare it to a bunch of other things, because obviously you got more users, you're going to get more per second. But obviously bigger than William and Kate and bigger than the death of Osama bin Laden. So obviously people care about this soccer game. Then why now will we guaranteed go back to where we no longer give a shit about soccer?
No.
It's already happened. Nobody cares today.
Here's where I'm stopping you.
Yeah.
It's not that no one cares.
Yes,
it's that you don't care.
That's
what it is.
Cares.
You don't care.
No one cares.
Ben, let me intervene here for a second. Mm-hmm. You're not comfortable talking about sports you don't know. Therefore, you come up with the conclusion that no one cares because you don't care.
I don't care about NASCAR. People care about it. I got you. Don't care?
If we did a NASCAR thing, you would start out the segment, hey, by the way, we're talking about NASCAR. But no one cares.
No, everyone cares.
That's exactly how you would start out the segment.
No one watches soccer on TV. It never happens. They
really?
Tried to start.
Then why did ESPN sign a deal to do the English Premier League at 8 a.m.?
For like $175 a year.
No, for like $175 million.
Look, man, baseball, football, college football, basketball, college basketball, golf, tennis, that frickin' nonsensical ultimate fighting, boxing, bowling, and then people start caring about soccer or watching it on TV. We won't watch it. We won't watch it.
Then why is ESPN continuing to broadcast it?
ESPN shows billiards, okay? I mean, that doesn't mean we love billiards.
That's ESPN 2. This is regular ESPN. There's a huge difference.
It's going to do it's going to go with the 4-6 combo. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful shot. We love billiards.
I think maybe there may be somewhere in the middle.
No.
Like after the men's World Cup, and then they did the same thing then too, and it did die down. I think it'll go for a couple months.
Okay, yeah.
And then it'll wane because football is going to start back up.
Don't misunderstand me. When the World Cup rolls back around, we'll be into it again. I like the World Cup, but I'm just saying we act as if it's a bigger deal. We don't act as if it's a bigger deal. Obviously, these many people tweeted, they cared, people watched, but it will turn into nothing. There won't be a women's league that anybody goes to. There won't be any ad revenue from it. Nobody will sponsor anything. Nobody will pay any money.
Well, they're sponsoring athletes.
By the way, I left hockey off my list. There's nothing. College hockey. Nobody. It just does. Why can't that happen? We don't have room for it in America. They have room for it in the rest of the world. They don't have room for it.
The boring quote, what some people believe, the boring part of the year in sports is right now.
Yeah.
The middle of the baseball season, and then golf.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's after.
This is what they're trying to insert. They're like, hey, you guys, there is a sport going on that you might be excited about. That's what they're trying to do.
Who's playing? Also, the English Premier League or whatever you're talking about, no one even knows what European league is what, because like a team will play, they're like, we win the championship, the British championship, now we're playing the European championship, but next week is the European Games! But our best player, he's not playing in that game. He's going to go play for Barcelona, but we hope to get him back for the European World Championships.
You know what? I totally got to agree with you with that, because I was watching, I ran on Saturday. I went just to chill, to get out of the house, and I went to a local bar. And then there was some Argentina versus like Venezuela or Brazil, some men's match.
Was it a friendly?
It was some championship. It was I was like, when did this championship start?
Was this
and what tournament was this? I said, so now they were on a penalty kick. People came in there with their jerseys on. I was like, when did Argentina? And I forget who they were playing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
When did this come to a championship? And they had it was all this stuff. What's his name? The biggest guys were playing. I forget everyone's name. The guy from Argentina, number 10, because that's the best guy.
Messi.
Messi was, yeah.
And you like soccer.
He was there, and I was like, how did I miss this? When did this start?
Yeah, it doesn't work here. It works here.
It doesn't work for you.
Rick, what's your evidence that it works here?
You, sir, are an idiot.
Okay, it's great. You know how to work your finger. What's your evidence that this works here?
What's my evidence?
Yeah, that's right.
It's totally starting to grow in the country.
When? How? Where?
I've already proved to you, ESPN has picked up numerous deals. Obviously, it would not be proven as a growing sport if it wasn't broadcasted.
ESPN has 3 channels plus the 360 thing, and
They have
24
4.
hours. They have to fill 72 hours a day. They show college baseball, dude. I mean, no one watches
And
college
baseball is a huge sport in this country.
Not college baseball. You ever been to a college baseball game? There's like 16 people there, and they're all parents. Like, no one cares about college baseball, but ESPN will put it on. Texas A&M in a big battle with Baylor. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Nobody cares.